Hey guys, another morning that I'm out, you will see on your page that you have a sub today for Wednesday. So I've heard some murmurs. I've had some emails of some of you not making good choices. So you better straighten it up, because if anybody emails me or if I hear anything from the substitute about any of you not making good choices, then you're going to be in some trouble. And several of you are already in trouble because you did not use your time wisely today. So today we're getting started with our rituals, and we are on Activator for 11:15. Today I do want you to snip me a picture of your highest score. Okay, so affirmations: I am beautiful, I am strong, I am capable, I am in charge of my destiny. And our mantra: today is a new day with a new opportunity to make your world a better place to be. So our clue for today is more than 200,000 people climb this mountain each year. There's signs along the trail that warn of possible wind gusts. Luckily, we didn't lose our favorite purple hats in one. And areas of falling rock. We're glad we had a powerful flashlight to see the signs in the dark. It was a mighty steep and rocky at some points along the way. So today, when you get finished with your review, go ahead and watch The Boy Who Idolizes the Umps. It should be in the tab on the desktop computer. And you are going to play this game, the North American Physical Features game. It is asking you for the Appalachian Mountains, the Atlantic Ocean, the Caribbean Sea, the Colorado River, the Grand Canyon, the Great Basin Desert, the Great Plains, the Gulf of Mexico, Lake Erie, Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, Lake Ontario, and Lake Superior. Those are the Great Lakes, and unfortunately they didn't have just a Great Lakes choice, so that's why you see all 5 of those. The Mississippi River, the Pacific Ocean, the Panama Canal, the Rio Grande River, and the Rocky Mountains. So there's 18 things on this one. Remember, it tells you what to click on, and then you click that, and it will tell you what to do next, okay? So you're going to go through this, and then just snip me when you get your finished page that tells you what you did on them. You're just going to click on that and get your result page and post that little picture back here in the comments. Remember, you have to put like my results or my score, something like that, before you can post. All right, so go ahead and post me your results after you've done that. So play that for about 5 minutes, and then back to our instruction. And when I'm done with instruction, go ahead and watch your video and then play your game for about 5 minutes, posting your score. So yesterday you guys were supposed to complete this word search from the review of landforms. I went over those with you prior to and gave you instructions for that, and I see that some of you didn't finish that. So that is also something that must be submitted, but we are moving on. We are taking a look at waterways in Australia and Oceania, and since they're in majority in the Pacific Ocean, it's a lot of waterways when you talk about this area. So when we take a look here, we see just tons and tons of water. So the main oceans, you have the South Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Southern Ocean that come into play when we talk about Oceania and Australasia. There are some rivers that are found in some of the countries that they use for irrigation and, of course, fishing. So in Australia, you have the Murray River. It's the longest river in that area. You have Fly River in Papua New Guinea. It's the largest river with discharge, the volume of discharge. It's 650 miles long. It begins at the top of Star Mountains, and then it comes to the Gulf of Papua. And you also have some other rivers like the Darling River and the Sepik River that's in New Guinea. It flows about 700 miles, and it's believed to be the largest uncontaminated water system in Asia Pacific region. That actually is, on the Asian side of Papua New Guinea. So it's in New Guinea. And some seas that you'll see, the Timor Sea, the Tasman Sea, and Coral Sea. So the Coral Sea is out here. This is where the Great Barrier Reef is. You have the sea coming here, the Tasman Sea, that separates Australia, Tasmania, and New Zealand. And here you have Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean going to be over here, and all of this is Pacific Ocean. And then you also have what we call the Australian Bight, B-I-G-H-T, like a light. It's a large open bay off the central and western portion of the southern coastline of Australia. See right here, this great Australian Bight. And the only reason that I put that on here for us was because this is really the first time that we are seeing this word. We won't see the term bight in any other of our countries. So I just wanted that to be something that you saw. All right, so when you have finished this, you will see that underneath you have a Waterforms word search. You're going to click up here. It's going to take you to the site in which your word search is located. You are going to save it as an image. You're going to be reminded that you press the first letter and the last letter, and it will automatically highlight and cross off the word for you. Okay, so first letter and last letter, you're going to save it as an image, so it will download to your computer with the answers highlighted. Okay, so make sure to do that. Several of you did not do that, and I took points off last time. You guys had a word search because I could not see any of your highlighted words. And then lastly, that brings us to mapping out the physical map of Oceania, Australasia. So you can see my map here. I'm going to actually click the page that has a list of things that I want you to make sure to put on here. Don't forget to put your title and your key. So you can see this is our physical map. And we have the Great Dividing Range, the Great Victoria Desert, the Great Sandy Desert, the Great Barrier Reef. Then we're going to do some stuff in New Zealand, the North Island Volcanic Plateau and the Southern Alps. We're going to highlight the New Guinea Highlands in Papua New Guinea, as well as the Ring of Fire. We're going to note the equator, the Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the South Ocean. Okay, so put some extra maps on here so you can see things up a little closer to where they are, and then you can see on my map here. Oh, I didn't see added on there these seas. So make sure you put the Timor Sea, the Tasman Sea, the Great Australian Bight. I will add those, and the Coral Sea. So notice on my key, I have the Great Barrier Reef. That's all these little purple reefs over here. I have mountains and highlands simulated by the same thing, but they're labeled. And then you'll see my little brown hashes here for our desert land. And these little circles right here indicate our Ring of Fire. And then our squiggly lines are for oceans and or seas. And I will add those seas onto here and the bights so that you'll make sure that you add those to your map. All right, so lots to do. So use your time wisely. And I will see you guys when I get back this afternoon.